Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. Today I'm actually going to be making kind of a stuffed potato that I've kind of always tried to make before, but I never really had all the ingredients I really needed, like bacon or sour cream. So today I actually have all of them and we're gonna just dive right into it. And I'm gonna show you guys how I like my stuffed potato and how you guys can maybe like mix and match your own. Alright, so obviously for the first step I actually have my potato here. It is relatively small because I'm thinking of it as just a nice easy side dish, not as a whole kind of meal. So I actually have my one Idaho potato over here, and I'm actually just going to hop this into the microwave for about 7 to 9 minutes. I will have a recipe guide down below that also help me kind of guide through how long it needs to be warmed up for, how long how long I should warm it up for to make sure it's soft and easy to cut through. So I'm actually going to for now warm it up for 8 minutes. Alright y'all, so good news actually. I actually ended up only microwaving it for about 6 minutes, so it's definitely a bonus and everything seems to be going well. It's pretty kind of like at the same time tough on the outside because of the skin, which I personally like, but the inside is definitely soft and easy to work with. So I'm actually just going to kind of scrape the insides in order to get some of the fluff, I call it the fluff, of the potato out, like the inner part, but not too much where it's just the skin, because we don't want that, but enough where it kind of has a little kind of center and kind of something to work with as you pile on the rest of your fillings and ingredients. So I'm just going to do that, and yeah, it really does not take a lot, so I think it's good. And yeah, so that is basically my center right there. I'm actually going to add some mozzarella and cheddar cheese, just a nice quick sprinkle, nothing too big personally. So yeah, and I'm actually just gonna microwave that again for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. Alright, yeah, so actually after warming it up for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'm actually going to just finish it off. This is actually what I like to call the fun part, where you can just add anything you want. And actually I'm going to just add bacon bits and some sour cream, but while I was actually warming it up, I was thinking you could add breadcrumbs if you want, you could add green onions, you could add literally anything you want, but I'm going to stick to my personal basic, which is just cheese, bacon, and sour cream, and overall, yes, the potato. So I'm just going to add everything in the center here, top it off with whipped cream, and then we'll see how it tastes. Alright guys, so after I added everything in, I think it's actually a great little like side to a like main dish. It's like, I think the perfect size. Everything seems to be at a good quantity, so I think that's also a good bonus. I only use actually one bacon strip and it definitely fills the entire thing and it overlaps on itself, so I think it's also really good. So now I'm actually just going to take a bite. Alright, so that actually tastes really good. I think what I most enjoyed about it this time is actually I put mozzarella with the cheddar. Usually I kind of just put cheddar, and the mozzarella I think really gives it a different like kind of taste and really combines well with the cheddar per usual. So I think that's also really good. The sour cream actually I think really has a nice touch to it because it adds like this cool effect versus this warm potato, and overall it's really just mouth-watering, so I think that's actually really good. I've always been a huge fan of sour cream, so this is nothing really new to me, but I think it actually mixes really well with it. And the bacon, as I said earlier, it definitely has a lot in there, so I'm definitely not missing out on it. Alright, yeah, that is it for this week's video. Just something short, kind of as a side dish. I'm definitely a huge fan of like sides with any kind of meal, so this is definitely a good start, I think, and it's pretty basic, but it has kind of that all nice touch and ingredients that it just makes it all come together, which I think is really cool. If you enjoyed this week's video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below any thoughts, suggestions, etc., and I will see you guys next week.